The Zorvath Dominion had ruled the galaxy for over 10,000 years. Their empire stretched across countless star systems, their war fleets unmatched, their rule unquestioned. When they discovered Earth, they did not see a civilization. They saw another resource to be harvested, another species to be shackled. They descended upon the blue planet with overwhelming force, subjugating its people in mere weeks. Humanity, they believed, was broken. They were wrong. Chapter 1. Chains of Fire. On the industrial prison world of Krell 9, former nations of Earth were reduced to labor camps. Millions of humans toiled under the Dominion's watchful eyes, their spirits seemingly crushed. The Zorvath overseers underestimated the fire that burned within their captives. They did not understand that beneath Earth's skies, legends were forged through struggle. They did not know that humans had spent millennia learning to fight back. Deep in the bowels of a mining sector, Captain Elias Carter, once a decorated soldier of Earth's last defense, moved silently among his fellow prisoners. He had been forced to dig through the rich mineral veins of Krell 9, but his mind was set on something greater: rebellion. The Zorvath relied on fear, but humans had survived worse. They had endured wars, plagues, and the bitter cold of space. They were survivors, and more importantly, they were fighters. Chapter 2. The Spark of Rebellion. News traveled fast through the underground networks. On a distant Dominion-controlled planet, a small human resistance cell had destroyed a Zorvath weapons facility. It was a spark in the darkness, and Elias knew that fire would spread. Their ships are powerful, Elias whispered to his fellow inmates in the dim tunnels beneath the mines. Their technology is superior, but they have never fought us the way we fight. They don't know what we're capable of. Weapons were scarce, but humans had always been resourceful. Tools became makeshift blades. Smuggled explosives were crafted from industrial materials. The overseers' arrogance was their greatest weakness. They never saw the threat until it was too late. When the night of rebellion came, it was swift and brutal. Explosions rocked the labor camps, and in the chaos, humans turned their chains into weapons. Elias led his people through the blood-soaked corridors, taking out guards and seizing control of the transport hangars. By dawn, Krell 9 was in flames, and for the first time in history, a Dominion prison world had fallen. Chapter 3. Earth's Fury. The uprising spread like wildfire. The Dominion had believed Earth to be pacified, but its people had merely been waiting for their moment. On colony after colony, human slaves rose up, seizing ships and weapons. Using guerrilla tactics the Zorvath could never have anticipated. Elias and his fighters hijacked a Dominion dreadnought, renaming it the Revenant, and set their sights on Earth. If they could reach their homeworld, they could rally the survivors. But the Zorvath knew what was coming. Their fleet descended upon Earth in force, determined to crush the resistance before it could rise further. What they didn't expect was Earth fighting back harder than ever before. The battered remnants of Earth's military, hidden and waiting, struck with unrelenting fury. Humanity's greatest minds had spent years in the shadows, adapting stolen Dominion technology, building weapons that could turn the tide. When the Revenant and its rebel fleet arrived, they'd found an Earth that was no longer conquered. It was an Earth at war. Chapter 4. Hell Unleashed. The battle over Earth was the stuff of nightmares. Dominion warships, once thought invincible, burned in orbit. Human pilots, flying stolen enemy craft, wove through the chaos with reckless precision. Cities that had once been Dominion strongholds became death traps for the invaders as resistance forces struck from underground bunkers and ruined buildings. The Zorvath had made a fatal mistake. They had enslaved a species that thrived in adversity. Elias led the final assault on the Dominion flagship, the Imperator. The towering vessel, the symbol of Zorvath supremacy, became the stage for humanity's vengeance. With a team of hardened warriors, Elias stormed the bridge and faced Grand Warlord Styron, the being responsible for Earth's enslavement. Styron snarled, his confidence cracking. You are insects before the Dominion." Elias wiped blood from his brow, leveling his stolen plasma rifle at the alien warlord. Then welcome to hell. With that, he pulled the trigger. That new dawn. The fall of the Imperator shattered the Dominion's hold. Across the galaxy, oppressed species saw the impossible had been done. The Zorvath Dominion, rulers of 1,000 worlds, had been brought to their knees by a species they had deemed weak. Earth did not ask for this war, but humanity had made a simple promise. No chains would hold them, no conqueror would rule them, no empire would break them. The galaxy had enslaved humans, and in return, Earth had shown them hell, and hell had won.